All right, welcome back everybody. Got our Turbo 350 in, I believe it's a core the gentleman brought into us. He brought it in last week, haven't had time to get to it till today. So there's really no background on it really for any type of information on what might be wrong or any issues. So it's probably, you know, if it's like all the other Turbo 350s I see, it's generally, you know, pump wear, plates burned up. Get our passing gear cable out of the way here. Nasty old rusty, broken. Let's see what we got going on in here. Get our pump bolts out of here. So I can turn it so you guys can see where my light is a little better. The air compressor's off. Turn that on. It's been off. Move it so you guys can see. Governor out of the way. Gotta grab a couple things. Wasn't 100% set up to rip it down, but little governor cover, a clip. It needs a governor. The governor is totally shot. You have to really look close at the case. Case might not be any good. I mean, the weight, it's free, the valve's free. There's some decent grooves on this governor, which means at one point in its life there was a decent amount of metal in this fluid that was in this. You have to really look close at the governor bore in the case, because if it's grooved out, I know we used to sleeve the 400s. I don't ever remember sleeving a 350. I don't have the tooling to do it anyway. I haven't had that stuff in forever, years and years. A pick for now. Generally, I don't like to use a pick to get that out of there, but it'll work. I like to use a small punch. Let the spring in. Teflon, that's good. Fluid's really good color. Get the speedo housing off of here. Oop. Out of the right socket. And bushing's got some wear to it, but it gets some bushings on it. the drive gear off of here. Switch up to my 1/2 inch. That's missing a couple pan bolts. Looks like from the shifter bracket. And somebody cross-threaded that, different bolt. Need to helicoil it probably. Let's get your screwdriver in here. It's been on there a while. Yeah. I mean, definitely a lot of clutch material. Can't tell. Not a lot of metal. No magnet, which is a bummer. Lots of silicone holding that on. Get that out of here. Let's see, make some room over here for this crap. Get the filter off, and we gotta check the valve body. But it's a full rebuild, so it's got the brass filter, nylon, stainless, same really. Yeah, it's got a, looks like an aftermarket, looks like a B&M color plate. It's that gold color at some point in its life. Let's see if they pinned. All right, so no valve updates. Does have a updated separator plate. That's just like the B&M shift kit type thing, or a Fairbanks or something, where it's just a plate. Let's see if it has the cross channel plate. No, see, so it's yeah, see, it's that kind of gold color. Get our kick down servo out of there. Park linkage out of the way. Get our valve body moved over here. See how many balls they got in it. Yeah, running 4. I mean, whatever. Depends on the mod you make. You don't run them all. 4 is the standard factory. See if we can get lucky, get the pump out. Get the puller. Yep, good. It's a bearing style pump. Those journals look pretty rough. Buzz it apart, check it. Just the intermediate apply piston and return spring I just took off of there. Lip seals are intact, they're still soft. Bearings coming apart, not a big deal, but shouldn't. It's definitely been built, shimmed up. They got a couple shims. Let's see what the pump looks like. I'm just hoping the pump's okay because it takes like 5 to 6 days to get it reworked. It sucks. I gotta take my gloves off because I can't feel. Pocket looks decent. Let's check the outer part of the gear. The outer part of the gear is very worn. It's got a lot of grooving in it. My nail's picking it up pretty good. This should be all smooth, like a machine surface finish. Generally when you see that though, you'll find wear in the pocket. There it is. I don't know how well it's gonna see it, but there's grooving down into the pocket here, which has led to that. Right in there. That should be real smooth, kind of like the, it's really hard to see. My light died. Do that, sir. The crescent's not sharp, so it definitely needs a pump. Using Teflon, which is fine. They ran metal on these, which I don't necessarily like that. I like to see Teflon and all, but I'm concerned more about the wear around the lands of the ring, which is gonna more than likely be indicative of like direct clutch having some wear in it where the drum might need replaced, but we'll see. Intermediates look good. I can still see Borg Warner on them. Let's see, where's the snap ring at? Gotta get in here to get that out. I can't see the damn groove. There it is. Certain somebody took my light, didn't charge it for me. I'm just going to pull it all apart and then go over the sub-assemblies. Just got to get the snap ring out for the center support. Case here in a few minutes. And we'll start off from the top here. Let's see here. Make sure you can see. Alright. So you get your wave, your intermediate steels. Like I said, they're not super bad. I mean, they look really decent, just discolored from sitting. No hot spotting on the steels. Frictions look fairly intact. Pressure plate looks nice. So intermediate looks good. It gets all new plates regardless, but kickdown van, typical. Usually you don't see hardly anything wrong with them. Nothing wrong there. This is, yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. That bottom journal of the pump, this drum's all worn out. I mean, it's been hogging it out for a while. It's really hard to see, but it's this top groove right here, which would be the bottom journal of the pump on the last snap or the last sealing ring, and it's worn out. Even if I, you know, dress this and fix it, you're still gonna have a decent pressure loss. It's got a standard width bushing, so it definitely needs this drum. It's probably been time for a drum. The last two builds, people don't put them in. Standard 4 clutch. I'll put 5 in it, but you know, they're not bad, they're not destroyed, just tired. You can see the discoloration on them. It definitely needs this drum, for sure. Sprague seems to be in decent shape, gets a new one anyway. It's gonna get a new drum, it's gonna get a new Sprague, it's gonna get a new race, new heavy duty race. So far we need the direct drum and the pump. It's your forward drum. Gotta watch these two, the top ring grooves, but see they were running Teflon on these and it feels good. It's nice, journal looks good. You gotta watch running those metal rings, it'll wear into here or like it did in the direct. Forward clutch stack looks good. Don't see anything burned up. Got to watch this too, the pilot tip for the output shaft. And also this surface where the washer goes off the input carrier. It'll wear into that sometimes and you'll have to replace the drum for that. Forward drum looks good. 5 clutch, which is standard. Again, they don't look bad at all. Just discolored from fluid. You know, the steels have no hot spotting on them or anything. Let's look at the reaction carrier for the input. Looks alright. It's really discolored, a lot of rust and stuff. It's been sitting a while. It's the solid piece, which is more heavy duty. They make this 2 ways. They make a separated one, but this is the solid one. It's a better one to have. It's 4-tab washer on his planet. His input planet again, if I can. I like to run a like a lockup planet, which has a bearing instead of this washer on it. That's only if it's hurt, and it's not. So front planet's good, ring gear's good. It's about normal. Shell looks really nice, just needs some new bushings. That one bushing's starting to walk. The whole unit's gonna get new bushings. Get your center support here. I like to update these to the 700 style, which you get a wider Sprague in it. You just gotta be careful setting up your, oh yeah, see that's bad anyway. So, wasn't gonna last much longer. So it's gonna get a upgraded center support and a new Sprague anyway. The races are the same. Take a look at his plates. Not bad. I don't really see much, damage really, other than the pump is being worn out. I mean, that drum's not destroyed, but it ain't got much life in it, and that pump definitely has some issues. where it's losing pressure. So it definitely needs the pump, needs the direct drum. New bushings all the way around. Journals look on the output shaft, look nice. Output carrier, again, they make this a two-piece. This is the solid, this is the one you want. It's the solid type. Output shaft, you know, it's got a little bit of rust on it. Wire wheel, nothing wrong there. Output shaft's nice. All we got left is rear planet. Checking for side wobble. Rear planet's good. Yeah, not bad. I gotta look at that case real quick. Move some of this crap out of the way. So it does need that governor. The case is all right. It needs cleaned though. It hasn't really cut it. That governor, if I keep running that governor in here, it will destroy this case. So it's gonna need the governor, the pump, complete, direct drum, full master kit, red and cholines, sprag update to the rear, intermediate sprag, new in the front, heavy duty race in the front. The shift kit will leave it alone as it is. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else? I think he's getting his own converter. Running a high stall, I think like a 2800 or something. Grab a modulator valve. Yeah, not too bad. Trying to think, was there anything else he said? Let me look at that real quick. No, yeah, he's going to be running a 2700 or 3000 stall. 3000 is a bit much, but I mean, he's got to drive it, not me. So, I'm just going to keep the tranny cool. And I see that more and more with these pumps on these 350s. It's like almost everyone needs a pump. And I'm like 5 days machine time. I got to ship it out. They machine it, drill it out, oversize it, send it back. The drum, I think I have one of those drums here, thank God. If not, they're getting kind of hard to get, 350 stuff. But I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and check back soon. I got another one to tear down tomorrow.